Want to get top dollar for your Richfield home? You are in the right spot. Hello, my name is Justin Campbell. I'm a licensed real estate agent with eXp Realty with my partner Paula and my dog Maple. Today we are going to talk about my top tier listing service that is going to get you top dollar and top attention on your listing. And so we're going to break down that entire process today. So enjoy. If you're a Richfield resident or you're thinking about buying or selling, be sure to subscribe to this video to get the latest updates. Okay, so for starters, how much time do we need? Ideally, in the best case scenario, I am going to be in the home approximately 4 to 6 weeks before the home is actually going to be available for sale. Now, if because of your current situation, you don't have that much time, we can accelerate this process, but we're still going to need about 2 weeks to really maximize that out. But let's assume we have the full 4 to 6 weeks. The first day is the appointment where I come and walk through the property. Paula may or may not come along. And what I'm going to do on this appointment is I'm going to get a general overview of the age and condition of the property and provide you with some estimates on what I think your home would sell for and how much you would net. So on this first appointment with me, you'll know exactly the ranges that I expect to sell your house for and the exact dollar that you would receive from that sale. I think that's very important. If you like those numbers, and you decide you want to move forward, the next step is to book that staging consult. We want to try to get a staging consult booked for you within the first 3 to 5 days. That's going to be the best case scenario. So Paula, she has a degree in fine art and design, and she's going to meet with you at your property, and she's going to go through with you all the things that you can do for low to no cost to get your home in the best position possible. At the end of that appointment, we're going to set some timelines for when everything will be ready. Maybe you're going to do some mulch and a little bit of painting and rearrange a few pictures, and you need 10 days. We will book that next walkthrough at that appointment. And let's just assume it's at day 10. I come back on day 10, walk through the property, make sure everything is good to go, and then within 1 to 3 days of that walkthrough, we will have professional photography done on your home. I hire one of the industry best, and if you follow this channel, you'll see him all through this channel. So we're going to get professional photography. This is going to be a nighttime or twilight photo, all kinds of interior photos, and some drone photos. Typically, I will get all those photos back from Zadaka Media within about 1, sometimes worst case scenario, 3 days, but usually the next day I'll get those photos back. We will get those photos uploaded onto the MLS, and we will move your property over to coming soon. Once you're in the coming soon status, we can leave it in this status for 3 weeks. During coming soon, we can't bring anybody through the home. You can't bring anybody potentially interested in the home through it. But what we can do is we're going to get our sign installation, we're going to mail out our postcards, and we're going to start running our Facebook ads. Let's start with the ads. Once that property is live, coming soon, we're going to start pushing it out for impressions on Facebook and Instagram. Our target is to get around 10,000 people through that property page before we actually have that first showing. This is super important, is to get a lot of eyeballs on the property because we really want to make that first weekend as noisy as possible. So we're going to run Facebook ads, and we're also going to do a mailing. Depending on the type of property and the condition and who's a good fit for it, we'll usually mail between 300 and 700 postcards out that are going to say, hey, coming soon, open house this weekend, come check it out. So once that property is set to the coming soon status, we have approximately 3 weeks. It may be more. It may be less. It can't be more than that. And on that first day that that property is going active, we are going to be having an open house. If it goes active on a Thursday, we're going to have 4 open houses scheduled: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've learned something about open houses, and that is buyers will often go through the property with their agent and then return again alone during the open house. I've seen some open house attendees who are buyers come to 3 open houses on that first weekend. And what this does is it allows that buyer to collect all of the information they need and put in a really solid offer. In some cases, they may even remove the inspection. So this can be very powerful, and it also creates a little bit of scarcity because while they're there at the open house, because of all of the marketing, the mailing, the ads, everything that we've done, all the posts on Zillow, there's going to be quite a few people are probably going to be coming through that home, and that buyer is going to see that. And what that means is that they're going to feel a little bit of scarcity, and this is going to help you get top dollar for your home. Now let's assume we do get an offer. Let's say it goes active Thursday, Friday afternoon, we get our first offer. We are going to have a one-on-one conversation with you to figure out what we do next. If this first offer is amazing and you want to run with it, you can absolutely sign and execute right there, and we can end the showings and move on. But if maybe there's some more interest and we're anticipating we're going to get some more offers, we may ask for highest and best. What this means is we will set a timeline for all of the offers to be submitted and a time for a response. So let's say it's Friday. We're going to say highest and best by 10:30 on Saturday, and we will let everybody know by noon on Sunday. This means that everybody's going to condense those offers, and it means for me as an agent, I can follow up with each one of these individual offers and parse out the terms and figure out who's going to be the best candidate for you so that I can present it to you in the best way possible. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of those offers, I'm going to put them in a high note sheet for you and condense them down to the things that are going to matter to you most. Like the offer, how much they're offering, the type of financing, when they want to close, do they want an inspection, and any other additional terms so that you can compare each one of these individual offers individually. If you got some value from this video, be sure to subscribe. If you're thinking about transacting, I will leave a link in the description below to book into an agent strategy session. That would be the next step, would be to book that session. We can do the conversation and then schedule the appointment in the home. I look forward to working with you, and we'll see you in the next video.